Prague, picturesque capital of the Czech Republic, known for its cobblestone streets, Gothic architecture, its historical and political background, and its beer. Ever since GPs were discontinued in Germany, the city became a hub for Magic players. Once to twice a year, competitors from all over Europe flocked to Bohemia to play in a GP, a rare opportunity for a local community to mingle with the cream of the crop. GP Prague 2017 is taking place a week before Pro Tour Ether Revolt, making it an extra special occasion. We're meeting Adam Koska in a local game store, Černý Rytíř, where we'll be setting up a draft to prepare for the coming tournament.
So I'm Adam Koska, I'm here from Prague. I've been playing Magic for a long time and preparing for the GP right now. We're going to head to a restaurant, pub, we're gonna draft, and right now we are in a store here in Prague and we are buying the packs and making sure that all the people are here. It's a meeting point that we are at right now.
In Czech Republic you just don't need to worry. It's cold outside, you just need to grab a cheap beer and just sit down and don't worry. Alright, let's go. That's it.
So we are drafting here in this restaurant. There's a GP in a couple of days, at the weekend actually, and a lot of people are drafting this week because it's a short time after the pre-release and then the GP is limited, so they only want to get a couple of drafts as practice.
Hi, I'm Martin Yuza. I'm from the Czech Republic. I've been playing Magic for like 15 years.
My name is Igor. I'm originally from Milan, Italy, but I live here 10 years. I'm married with a Czech lady, so pretty much I will stay here forever.
Hi, I'm Thomas Langer. I'm playing Magic since 1994. I had some successes during the year of 2007, and since then I'm playing just casual whenever I can, attending the GPs and so on.
The cool thing is that there's a Pro Tour in Europe the week after the GP, so a lot of pros are coming here for this GP as well.
I think we have a GP every like 6 months, maybe like every year. It used to be like every 2 years, and people here don't get a chance to play GPs that often because Germany doesn't have GPs because of some like crazy laws or whatever. And as you know, Czech Republic doesn't have laws because nobody here cares about anything. But yeah, people here are always excited to have a GP. It's fun. You get to see a lot of friends, some of the old school players that you don't get to see very often.
So GPs in Prague are reasonably frequent for us, especially since there are no GPs in Germany. So I like it. They are great for our community. I would prefer a bit more sealed deck GPs because the constructed ones tend to have lower attendance. But I really like it.
So I think it's good to have every year the GP here at home because I mean it's always like sold out. It's always the biggest event of the year. I'm just kind of surprised that they keep raising up the price because that's what keeps the people like kind of scared about coming to play because a lot of Czech players consider the fee for the GP like too expensive, and I think it prevents it from being really felt by the Czech players.
I would say that different people have different expectations, and there's actually a pretty big group of people who are not even who don't even want to play the GP main event anymore because it's getting more and more expensive. So the ones who take it a little bit more casually play side events, which is fine as well. It's a social event, let's say. They meet a lot of friends and a lot of people from the Czech community. Then there's the group of people who take it a little bit more seriously, who prepare and who take it as this one opportunity a year to play in a big tournament with a lot of competition. So there's a lot of practice drafts this week. I think every day you can find 2, 3, 4 drafts in random restaurants or stores here in Prague.
Well, from my point of view, I'm definitely looking forward to each Prague GP because it's a unique occasion. You get so many great GP Magic players, and one thing that since the introduction of PPTQs, good Czech players basically don't attend local tournaments because they don't have any reason to do so. So it's the only place where you can actually meet good Czech players. Some people will have a problem with having so many good players and will not attend the GP because of that, even if it's seal deck, for example. Other people enjoy it because you actually can try your skills against better players. So for me, I like it. I like that we have good players coming to Prague, but I have friends who are more on the casual side who will not attend the GP because of that.
There used to be this rivalry between, let's say, the western part of the Czech Republic, Bohemia, and Prague, and so that's one part, or one side, and Moravia, which is the eastern part of the Czech Republic, and the nationals were always the peak of this rivalry because people from the western part played people from the eastern part, and at one point pretty much all the people who played on the Pro Tour were from Moravia, like Arno Žídek and Petr Nahodil and Dan Krutil, and I like this rivalry. It was quite cool, the competition, and these days pretty much all the pros come from Prague or around Prague, like Martin Juza, Lukáš Blohon, or at least from the western part of the Czech Republic. But one opportunity to sort of revive this rivalry a little bit is the GP, where people from Moravia also come, and so we can talk to them and we can revive a little.
What's fun to do in Prague? What's not fun to do in Prague? Everything here is fun. Everything here is cheap. We have good beer. The girls are nice. You know, everything's alright. Everything's fun. Nobody cares about anything. So if you're ever looking for a place in Europe to go to, Prague is a really good place where you can have a lot of fun.
Well, Prague compared to Milan is slower in meaning of rhythm of life, if you want. It's still the capital, so it's not so bad. What I really miss is being outside, like tables in the bar outside, warm weather, and you know, the difference between Italy and Czech Republic is pretty much that.
How good is beer in Czech Republic?
It's the best beer. Like people say, like, you know, Belgium has a good beer or whatever, but don't ever listen to that BS. Czech Republic has the best beer. Trust me.
There are other great things about Prague, especially architecture. Prague is, from architecture point of view, it spans basically all the European styles. So if you walk around Prague, you will just see anything you can imagine from European architecture. And the great thing is that the center of Prague is pretty well preserved, so it's not, there are not that many modern buildings around it. So definitely Prague is worth visiting for its architecture. And the second place would be probably culture. So concerts, theater, opera, you can find everything here.
Is there something that sucks about Prague?
No, of course not.
Nothing sucks about Prague?
Well, taxi drivers. I would say taxi drivers, that's the worst thing, but otherwise it's fine.
Not really, apart, I mean, when it's freaking cold like now, -7 degrees before a GP in middle of January. I mean, if you can pass the message to Wizard of the Coast, please don't organize GP Prague in the middle of January, like it's the worst thing ever.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Martin. Je suis un joueur, un magique joueur à Czech Republic. République tchèque.
He knows his accent, that's for sure.
Start over.